got my first tattoo, and I'm here to answer all of your questions about my experience. So right off the bat, did it hurt? No. Bam. There she is. I am absolutely obsessed. Yes, I got the Heartagram. You don't already know, my favorite band in the entire world is a band called Him. They are from Finland. I've been obsessed with them since I was 14, and the Heartagram is their symbol. No, it does not belong to Bam Margera. I've already gotten a few of those comments. Oh my God, is that a Bam Margera tattoo? No. Hey, I love Bam Margera. Bam Margera was everything to me as a kid. He was just living this incredible life that I saw on TV, Viva La Bam. And if it wasn't for Bam Margera, I wouldn't even know who the band Him even was.
Tonight we're going to see the best band ever. They're from Finland and their name is Him.
Now, did it hurt? Not at all. If anything, guys, I got ASMR from it. It was very relaxing. I really liked the feeling, and I literally could sit there for hours. Honestly, it felt like he was drawing on me with a Sharpie, and I was scared out of my mind before I even went into the building. I don't even have my ears pierced. But the thing about this Heartagram, and if you are familiar with Heartagrams, this isn't just an ordinary Heartagram. No. I can tell the difference between Heartagrams. If you look at different pictures of Heartagrams, there's something slightly different about them. There's like skinny ones, there's bigger ones, there's longer ones. There's just slight differences, different colors. The one that I chose, this Heartagram right here, is the Heartagram from the Funeral of Hearts music video. I was watching the music video because I was like, what Heartagram do I want? I know they all look the same, but I can see differences. So I was like, I want that. When you see that Heartagram, that black one right there, just remember that's on Brittney's arm. But there's a slight tweak to it. I wanted mine to look more 3D. Did I have any concerns or fears before getting my first tattoo? Yes, I was very scared about the pain because everybody was telling me it's so painful. Like, are you sure you want to do it? You don't have your ears pierced. You hate needles and now you want a tattoo. Like, are you sure you want it? And I was like, yes, I do. But people were psyching me out. And actually, as we were getting closer and closer to the date, my fear was taking over and I almost wanted to cancel my appointment because I just was like, oh my God, people keep saying it's going to kill me. Like it hurts so bad, but I felt nothing. It gave me ASMR. Like I was so relaxed. I loved it. And I do it again and again and again, which takes me into the next question. How did I find the right tattoo artist and the right tattoo studio? So guys, this is my advice to you as well. Do your homework. Yes, my design is fairly simple, I guess. It's not a portrait or anything crazy. It's a Heartagram, you know? And if you Google Heartagrams, you're probably like, Brittney, they all look the same. Because at first, I think I mentioned in videos that I was thinking about getting this Heartagram on my middle finger. And everyone was telling me, are you sure you want to do that? That is the most painful spot. And I was like, I think I'm fine. It's just my fingers. Like, I think it's going to look really cute. I'm always holding a microphone. Then you'll always see the Heartagram. I was so set on getting my fingers done. But also, don't listen to what other people are telling you. If somebody recommends you a tattoo shop, do your research on it first. Don't just go to a shop or to an artist because someone recommended them to you. Check out the artist, look at their portfolio, look at their work, see if it resonates with you. Check out the tattoo studio. Like there's so many reviews online and images. Go on their Instagram or their website, look at them, see if it resonates for you. So I did a lot of research. At first I thought, well, anyone can just do a Heartagram. Like it's so easy. And my brother, Jonathan, he has tattoos, like kind of like a half sleeve. I don't know. He has a lot of tattoos on his arms and stuff. And he was telling me, you need to do your research. Like you don't want to regret this tattoo. You want it to be perfect for you, you know? And I was like, it's going to be fine. Like I'm just getting my fingers. But no, he was right. I have to do my research. So I was like, okay, I don't know anything about tattoo shops or anything. I live in Toronto, so I looked up tattoo shops in Toronto and I came across this incredible tattoo shop, which I highly recommend, and the shop that I will always go to called Heartless Inc. And I thought it was a sign because one of my favorite songs, one of my all-time favorite songs from the band Him is called The Heartless. And I was like, oh my God, this is meant to be. I remember when I was first looking, They had 839 5-star reviews. I was going through them all. I was like, holy crap, this is insane. I went to their website. It was just totally my vibe. I loved it. I went to every artist's Instagram. I looked through their entire Instagram, their portfolios, their work, everything. Every artist at this tattoo studio is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But the artist that I wanted, his name is Ruslan. So Ruslan, if you're watching this, because he did subscribe to me when I was there, I was like, ah! So if you're watching, hey. I made my appointment, or I had to fill out a form, and Heartless Inc. called me the next day, and I was so set on getting my fingers, and the girl at the front desk, she told me over the phone, like, are you sure you want your fingers done? And I was like, yes. In my head, I'm like, why does everyone keep saying this to me? Like, I just want my fingers done. Holy crap. And she was giving me so many warnings about it. Like, guys, I was so naive about it. I just thought, it's going to be there permanently. Not really on your fingers. Your fingers actually fade, and they can fade in a really bad way. And she was basically saying, with the finger tattoos and the thickness of the heartagram you want, within a year or something, they could look like blobs on your fingers. She really got me listening. She was just telling me, your fingers, they're really painful too. But for your first tattoo, if you want something more simple on your fingers, then go with that. But she said, due to the thickness of your heartagram, because I did send a picture over in the form that I had to fill out online, and she just said, it might not look like a heartagram within a year. At first, it's going to look great. But, as time goes on, it might not. So I was looking up a lot of videos about finger tattoos, and I noticed the same thing. Some people had it fading. It just kind of became a blob for a lot of people. It just, I don't know, the way it fades, I just wasn't for that. So my backup plan was I wanted it on my forearm. And I'm so happy that I chose my arm. Like, I absolutely love it. I feel like Draco Malfoy, when he reveals the dark mark. Well, mine is the heartagram. But just the fact that the studio was called Heartless Inc. And I told the girl on the phone, I was like, this is a sign. She was laughing. She was like, oh my God, girl, it has to be a sign. So I was like, Heartless Inc., the Heartless. Like, I'm coming here. I'm coming here. When I was on my way, I was absolutely terrified. I was like, oh my God, like, am I going to cry? I was so scared of the pain. I didn't want to cry and seem like a fool, even though my artist knew that this was my first tattoo. So I walk in, I was very excited, but I just was like, oh my God, because I don't know what the needle feels like. Like, I just didn't have any idea. People were saying online that, it feels like a cat scratch, or it really is excruciating pain and you're going to cry. You're going to throw up. And you guys know me with emetophobia. I'm coming out with an emetophobia video, by the way. So for all my emetophobes out there, that video is going to be dedicated to you guys. This is long overdue. I got you. So it's coming. Stay tuned for that. So I was waiting on the chairs, like in the front area. I was signing the waiver that you got to sign. And my appointment was 10 a.m. And I was just so scared. I remember looking around and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, signing it and everything. And so I met Ruslan, and he was doing the stencil for me, the size, we were going over the size that I wanted. He put the stencil on me. I went to the mirror, checked it out, made sure that's what I want. And then he starts tattooing me. And I just remember after the stencil was on me and I looked at it in the mirror, I loved the placement. But when I sat back in his chair, I started panicking, and he knew that I was scared. There was also another man there getting his tattoo who was across from me, and he was getting this whole chest piece done. And I remember watching him, and he looked like he wanted to die. He had headphones in. He was like clutching onto the chair, gripping, like his life depended on it. And his eyes were closed, and I could tell that he was in so much pain. Like, he was just like this the whole time. So I was just watching him, and I'm like, oh my God, so this is before it's happening to me. And that guy was in excruciating pain. So I was like, oh my God, here I go. So my artist, Ruslan, he knew. I told him I'm really scared. I literally thought I was going to have a panic attack. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I remember he's like, okay, here I go. And I said, okay, I'm going to look away. So he started going. Now I heard the sound of the needle, but I didn't even feel that he was doing it. And I was looking over here, and I'm like, I look, and he's going. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, that's it? He's like, yeah. And I said, oh, that's not bad at all. like, I kind of like it. She's probably like, okay. Probably freaked him out a little bit, but but I was watching him the whole time doing it, and I was filming, and I asked if I could film. Obviously, he said, of course. And yeah, like, I just was looking at it the whole time. I did bleed. Yes, I did bleed, but it was nothing. And the whole time I'm like, what the heck? Like, it didn't hurt. It felt nice. My whole appointment, I would say, was 2 hours. So it wasn't bad at all. And it went by so fast. Like, I couldn't believe it. When he was done, I was like, whoa, that was 2 hours. Like, what the heck? But obviously, the stencil in the beginning was about a half an hour process, because trying to get the sizes, and, he's printing the stencil out and placing it and all of that stuff. So the Heartagram in total, though, was probably an hour and a half. And I loved every second of it. Like, it was ASMR. Are there any tattoo ASMR videos out there? Because I'm going to watch them. So let's get into aftercare and what aftercare instructions did I follow. So my artist, he told me, or I had second skin put on my tattoo, and he recommended that I left it on for 4 to 5 days. So I left it on for 5 days. Literally, you can't even tell that there's anything over your tattoo. It's so transparent. But it's called second skin for a reason. But it protects your tattoo from infection, obviously, because it is an open wound and it's healing. So we put that on. I love how I still have it in the packaging. So Heartless Ink, they gave me my aftercare cleanser and lotion. So this is the cleanser that I use. I still have a lot left. I would use this twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. The first few days when I finally took off my second skin, the whole video of me actually taking off my second skin is in my membership. So if you want to watch me, I'm literally in the shower with my bathing suit on and my flash shirt over top of it, obviously. And I'm taking this off in the shower. So I put it up for my members if you want to watch that. And yeah, so I would clean my tattoo 2 to 3 times a day, one in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon and the evening. The first few days I did morning, noon, and night. And then after that, I would do the morning and night. And then this is the moisturizer that I was given. And I would put this on right after washing my tattoo. Just a little bit though, because you don't want to over moisturize, especially a new tattoo. And now, since my tattoo is healed, I still use this sometimes, but I also have Hustle Butter. Is that what it's called? My older brother actually got me Hustle Butter to congratulate me on my first tattoo. And I love Hustle Butter, by the way. So, what in the heck was that? Sorry, something just moved over there. I am in a room surrounded by haunted objects, guys. So keep that in mind. But I love Hustle Butter as well. And yeah, I moisturize with Hustle Butter or this moisturizer once or twice a day. My advice for anyone out there who's considering getting their first tattoo is do not listen to anybody. I would be up watching videos of people getting tattoos or what their tattoo experience was, and everyone, like 90% of people said it was the worst pain ever. And I'm like, oh my God, so no matter what, it's gonna hurt. And I really was psyching myself out. I was so scared for the pain. But guys, I felt nothing. I enjoyed it. And I think the fact that I chose my arm, because maybe it is an easier place to get a tattoo, especially your first tattoo. So next time I get one, which we will get into, it's not going to scare me. Everyone's experience getting a tattoo is different. What doesn't hurt for me, it might hurt for you. What hurts for me in the future might not hurt for you. Don't let other people's experiences psych you out. You won't even know until you get it yourself. And if it hurts, then it hurts. If it doesn't hurt, then great. If you want to use numbing cream, be my guest. I didn't use numbing cream because I wanted to be like, I hate using this word. I wanted to be, Steph, if you're watching, a badass. I can't use that word. It makes me cringe. But anyways, pretend I didn't even say that, but you guys get what I mean. But also do your research on your tattoo artist, do your research on your tattoo shop, your tattoo studio that you're going to go to, because you got to make sure it's 100%. You're not like iffy about anything. Look at your tattoo artist's work. Make sure you resonate with it. Make sure you absolutely love it. You trust the person, and make sure you love the shop. And Heartless Ink, I highly recommend if you are in the Toronto area, if you're flying to Toronto, whatever, and you want to get your first tattoo, or, you want to go to a different tattoo shop. Maybe you're not happy where you've been. Heartless mother ink. Go. Read the reviews. Look at the artists. They have the most incredible artists. I highly recommend Ruslan. He's my artist. He's incredible. And I can't wait to get tattooed by him again. He already knows what my next one is. We were talking about it. So that goes into my next question. Do I have any future tattoos? Yes, I do. Now, what are those tattoos? Take a wild guess. What? No. Okay, you're right. Yes. Slytherin. Ah! Yes, I want a Slytherin tattoo so badly. I don't know if I want it to be a full-out snake, if I want it to be just, Slytherin just written out. I don't know. Ruslan gave me a really sick idea for a Slytherin snake. But the thing is, and I told him, I don't think I can pull it off. I don't want to have full sleeves of tattoos. I love this placement. I love how, now when I go to red carpets and movie premieres or whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be showing off my tattoo so much. Like, I can't wait to just pose on a red carpet and have my heartagram showing. I hope Villavallo sees this. I can't wait to show him one day because I know I'm going to meet him. You guys know I am amazing at manifesting people. Villavallo, you're next, even though he already knows who I am. But when he sees this, I can't wait to show him in person. I can't wait to go to Finland and just, wave this around. Like, this has become my entire personality. I'm so over the moon with this tattoo. I love it so much. But yeah, I want a Slytherin tattoo. That's the next one that I'm really thinking about, but I have to make sure it's exactly what I want, because for the longest time, I would mention on my channel, I want the dark mark tattoo. And I'm so happy I never got the dark mark, because no, I wouldn't want that anymore. As much as, you guys know, I literally am Tom Riddle. I am the biggest Slytherin out there, but I don't think the dark mark would suit me on my wrist. Now, maybe I can get the dark mark somewhere else on my body, but make it smaller, because I don't want like full sleeves of tattoos or anything like that. I think it looks amazing on other people, but for me, I don't really pull it off. I want a Linkin Park tattoo because Linkin Park is my other favorite band. You guys know, I love Linkin Park so much. Like, I want to get, I think Meteora, which is my favorite album by them, somewhere, or LP. I got to really think about it, but yeah, Linkin Park for sure, and Slytherin. And maybe something with, aces. I feel like I'm Bam Margera 2.0. Viva la Brittney. A new show idea on MTV. Viva la Bam was on MTV. Is this like a foreshadowing? Viva la Brittney. And I live in Castle Bam in Westchester. Guys, please. But like I said, thank you so much, Bam Margera. If it wasn't for you being my childhood hero, and I wouldn't even know about the band Him. It's all because of Bam Margera, how I know who Him are. Go watch the Funeral of Hearts music video, and every time that you watch it, be reminded, oh, that's Brittney, bitch. When Villavallo walks by that tree, oh, there's Brittney's arm. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Actually, I got to do my outro. As always, you rock my world, and the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Brittney44. Hashtag Brittney. Hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.